Tanja, we were both today in our Let's Talk talking about the healers in this current situation. And we are both sensing it differently, what it takes from us to be there for our clients. How is it for you?
There's somehow a call that I really want to be there for my clients, and also a part that makes it quite easy because I care about them. And there's another part of me that is kind of tired because I'm dealing with a lot of people that are in fear. And there's a part of me that is confronted probably with the fear I have myself and I'm dealing with, and I'm trying not to let grow too much. And there's another part where I don't like the fear, where I don't think the fear makes sense, where I think the fear is senseless. There's always moments where I think fear makes sense, and because it shows me something, it leads me somewhere, it gives me an information, and there is a fear just for being there is a fear, and it brings me nowhere. It just exhausts me. I'm being confronted with that fear through my clients. There's moments where I get tired, and and then especially if I don't feel well myself or physically not well, then it gets to me. So,
and I remember from all the years that we know each other that your body actually is kind of like an amplified version of what you sense in your heart and in your mind, correct?
yes, yes. I can feel this quite big somehow in my body, and I'm trying to figure out what to do exactly to be in communication with my body and to let go of it. And maybe there's also a part of I need to accept because this is what it is. And there's the other part talking to you that is happy I can talk to somebody about it. How are you doing with this whole situation?
You know, there are those existential thoughts, and there is the healer and the helper that just wants to be there. And with all that huge information overflow, honestly. And being a pharmacist, I get all the aspects of it anyway, like your husband Michael Rook is a physician, so you get everything firsthand as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I just sense that for me, it's not that much the body. For me, it is cynicism. My frustration fuels in cynicism. Okay. And I started to recognize that, and I started to make exercises, and I'm now able to kind of like observe myself when I'm going into those cynical moments and can say, good girl, what's your choice here? So I can tune it. I cannot yet get rid of it, which I would love to because I consider it destructive. And at the same time, gosh, we are humans. Yes, we are coaches, we are healers, we are also business intuitives, shamanic healers, and we are not excluded from everything that is going on at the moment.
That's actually a quite important thing, and maybe that just hit me this week. Because before, I kind of ignored that I'm in this too. I mean, I didn't ignore it totally, but when I'm with my clients, I ignore it, and afterwards too. What I did realize that I need to fill up myself more, that I need to go out more, I need to eat better, I need to do yoga more. That's something I realized. But that this also gets to me in an emotional way, or really my body is in pain, that is like something I wouldn't really accept. And the thing is, you know, it's always like you have this attitude towards yourself as a healer, as a coach, as a trainer, that you always have a solution for everything, also in this situation. And yes, maybe we do have a lot of solutions, but we're also humans. So I guess it's important that also helpers exactly now in this time share and get help from others, so they can help others. You know, so it's somehow that what we preach always to our clients. You know, before you take care of others, take care of yourself.
And there was a message coming through earlier in our conversation before we started the recording, which was talking about this energy that mainly also Archangel Michael has, of this decisiveness, of this rigidity. And there was this talk about if we are too flexible at the moment, also with our clients, rather than putting the mirror in front of them and say stop. If we are ourselves welcoming too much, rather than at one time point a very tough love decision of giving a kind of like a I don't know, Ohrfeige we say in German. It's not something I use normally, so I don't have the vocabulary for it. So it's this decisiveness. It's this stop. What are you really saying? Do you hear yourself? Where is your flexibility with it, and where is your decisiveness? Let's put it that way. Where is this? Yeah, I have this motion that goes with it. How does that sound for you?
When I listen to you, I got also a lot of the word discipline, and inspecting your expectations and your thoughts, and your everyday tasks and doings. And so if I think about myself, maybe I need to be even more disciplined in a positive way, not as a
Rigidity.
burden.
Yeah.
But
as something as gives you a confined structure of security, correct?
Yes. So discipline with yourself, discipline with your thoughts, when you get into fear or thoughts that don't bring you anywhere, you know, leave it, love it, change it. And discipline also with listening. And that's interesting what you said, like maybe sometimes we need to say also, are you listening to yourself, what you're saying? You know, it's like also not taking all the responsibilities from your clients, you know, like what they say. Sometimes you should really say, stop. Why don't you just stop for a moment and really think what you want to say? So give some kind of a different feedback. Be a bit more strict. Loving, always caring and loving, but a little bit more strict.
It's this as well as.
Yeah.
It's not just a strictness, and it's not just a loving compassion. It is an as well as, you know.
Yeah. It's
this ever bonding eight, you know, in the company name I chose, Beachtig, it has this 8 in it. And it is for us both, and it is for anyone with whom we work both.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Week. Yes.
A helper gets help.
Helper gets help, correct.